Just do what you love and the money will follow. That's not necessarily true. Isn't that cool? Reflection, it's like you're getting behind the scenes at the same time. So doing what you love and the money isn't necessarily going to follow you just because you're doing what you love. You could be doing what you hate, money could follow you. I don't know. But here's what I do know. Money will follow you if you do something to produce passive and residual income in large enough quantities that it covers all of your expenses, all of your bills, your food, luxury, necessity, living expenses, all of your expenses, passive and residual income. Without it, you're following money. Even if you're doing what you love, there's a lot of people, well, not a lot, there's some people actually doing what they love. That in itself is pretty cool. I mean, that would really suck to be doing what you hate, and on top of that, you don't have any residual and passive money. That is like the worst, and sadly, that's most people. But there's some people doing what they love, but money's not following them. They're following money. They're chasing after the dollar every single day because they have no residual and passive income. That's not my opinion. That is the truth. So what is residual and passive income? Residual and passive income is income that comes in whether you work or you don't work. So in other words, your personal involvement is not mandatory. Your time is completely detached from money, which gives you your time freedom. It could also be financial freedom, but most importantly, it's time freedom, so that you can do what you want with your time and you're covered. Like financially, your bills, your expenses, everything is covered. That is passive and residual money. The opposite of that is job money, ordinary earned income money. That goes for the self-employed too. Most self-employed people don't have any residual and passive money. They might be doing what they love, but they're chasing the dollar every day just like somebody with a job, ordinary earned income, chasing the daily schedule is this. You go to work so that you can pay the bills. Then the bills get paid. Now you got to go back to work so that you can pay the bills again. Then you go back to work, got new money, got bills that got to be paid. Now you got to go back to work. It never freaking ends. That is chasing the dollar. That's not money following you. That's you following money. Now some of you, this drives me crazy, will take the moral high ground and say, oh, having money follow me isn't that important. Money just isn't important. You know, that kind of, in some way people take the moral high ground there, which is a really backward twist of irony that doesn't really make any sense. Because what is so moralistic about chasing the dollar, spending your day literally running after that dollar, living this hamster wheel lifestyle funded for by a hamster wheel paycheck, paying for a hamster wheel lifestyle? That's spirit crushing. There's nothing moral about that. I think it's more moral to have money follow you, not the other way. Because think about it. If you're not having money follow you, then you're following money. It's going to be one or the other. You're either following money or money is following you. You're either working for money or you're having money work for you. I don't think it's moral at all to be working for money. I think actually it's quite spirit crushing to be chasing the dollar every day and to be working for money and to be living a hamster wheel lifestyle funded for by a hamster wheel paycheck. And if you get off that hamster wheel paycheck lifestyle, you can't pay your bills anymore. So you constantly have to go back to work so you can pay your bills, and then you got to recreate the dollar all over again so that you can constantly pay bills. Your bills and other expenses, they're residual. You have residual bills. Everybody does. So why don't you meet your residual bills with residual money? If you meet residual bills with ordinary earned income money, you can never get ahead. That's where you constantly need to keep going back to work, recreating money again, chasing that dollar every day so that you can keep up with that residual, recurring, monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever bills that you have piling up. You can't get ahead that way. It's not possible. It's impossible. So that is a circular pattern. That's a problem. That's a big problem. It's a hamster wheel problem. How do you break a circle? You throw a wrench in it. Any circle can be broken with the wrench that you throw into it, but it has to be the right wrench, I suppose, right? Or it could be an uglier circle. But to create this beautiful life where you have your time freedom and have that nonsense of a hamster wheel lifestyle broken. So you have to throw a wrench in it. And that wrench is passive and residual money. The alternative to passive residual money is ordinary earned income. The alternative to ordinary earned income is passive residual money. Passive residual money means that money is following you. Ordinary earned income means that you're following money. That's your hamster wheel paycheck. It's like night and day. It's not right or wrong or superior versus inferior. It's really, you got to decide for yourself. As for me, it's totally wrong for me to be working for money. It's totally right for me to have my time freedom, to have passive and residual money, to have money following me versus me following money. I don't want to work for money. That's degrading. To me, that is actually inferior versus superior. Ordinary earned income is an inferior way to make money versus passive and residual money. One of them chains and shackles you to the dollar. Ordinary earned income chains and shackles you to the dollar. That's an inferior way to live, in my opinion. A superior way to live is to break free of those shackles, to throw a wrench in that circular pattern so that you can get out of that and just live your life. And in my personal opinion, life is about creating experiences. It's not about worrying about how bills are going to be paid. It's not about chasing the dollar every day. It's not about following money. It's about money following me so I can do what I want to do and create those experiences with other people, by myself, when I want to, where I want to, without having to ask permission from a gatekeeper that can say yes or no for no reason whatsoever. And living underneath the thumb of other people that can tell me what to do. I don't want to have anything to do with any of that nonsense. I like to be free. I like to be free, and I want to be able to create experiences at my leisure, thinking about and having regard for other people, that I want to have regard for other people. That's important to me. Truth be told, every human being wants that. Every human being will say they want freedom, or they're lying. Period. And why would somebody lie about that? To protect their ego from taking a blow that they don't have residual and passive income. But I'm telling you, that kind of self-protection does not work. Just be real. Say, oh my God, all my income, 100% of it is ordinary earned income. I don't have any passive residual. What can I do to fix it? So see yourself in the mess, but have a positive outcome, and just say to yourself, I'm going to learn what passive and residual income is to begin with, because I don't really know what it is, but I like freedom, and then learn what it is, and then say to yourself, okay, I'm going to master this. I'm going to create opportunity for myself. I'm going to create time freedom. I'm going to put up the upfront investment of my time and whatever else I need to become more resourceful and learn some new skills, because I'm fully capable of learning. I've learned some stuff before in the past, but now I'm going to learn something that's actually going to set me free, and I'm going to figure it out along the way. Don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to figure it out along the way, and I'm going to see it through, which will separate me from about 98% of the other people out there in this population. Say that kind of stuff to yourself. I'm in the mess, but I'm going to figure it out. And then you'll do it, just like I did it, and am doing it, and still figuring stuff out. I don't quit because the going gets tough or I don't know how to do something. It's just something else to learn, something new, something else to figure out. Okay? So do what you love. But you have to have residual and passive money. Figure out a way to create an opportunity for yourself to attach residual and passive money to what you love. Then you can afford to work for free. You can afford to do whatever you want because you have time freedom. And money will follow with passive and residual income. Hope that made sense. Feel free to share this. And I've got my website. My website is very appropriately fireyyourboss.xyz. It's not a .com, so don't go there. I know it's force of habit. It's a .xyz website. fireyyourboss.xyz. Take care, everyone. Share this if you wish, and I hope I got you thinking about something that I think is pretty cool. Bye for now.